Good morning and welcome to Cass's Cards. I am Cass and these are my cards. So, let's see here. Today is Sunday, August 6th. We're just days away from the Lionsgate portal. You may or may not have heard a thing or two about that. Now is a good time to really set any intuitions and watch any intuitions and wishes that you've set, as of 6 months ago come true now, okay? So today we've got a little bit going on in the sky. The sun is in Leo, the moon is in Aries, lots of fire going on, but the sun is also square to Jupiter, so just try to avoid drama. Try to be selective about what battles to pick. That basically means with Leo squaring Jupiter, the sun squaring Jupiter, the sun being in Leo, that, people might have pretty large egos today and can possibly get a little bit out of control, okay? So just prepare yourself for that. And I think we shall say a little prayer, okay? Guardians of the four corners, Mother of the earth, Father of the sky, angels, ancestors, and sacred ones, we call on you and welcome you here and now. Alright, so let's go ahead and get these shuffled. This is my plain Jane tarot reading. It does not matter where your sun, moon, or ascendant sign are in the sky. If you are here, welcome. There is a message for you. This is a deck of cards. So just a reminder, anything you do here in these messages is to be taken with a grain of salt. It's just a little bit of guidance, okay? It's up to you what fits and what doesn't. Sometimes what you think doesn't fit, there's a lesson to be learned there too, okay? Sometimes we hear things and we disregard them because we don't want to hear them. So please keep that in mind. This is but a deck of cards, a game. Alright, let's go ahead and see, angels, ancestors, and sacred ones, what messages do you have for us today, please? Oh, yeah, all that fire energy going on, are you kidding? 3 of Cups. Somebody's celebrating something, right? These ladies are just cheering each other on, having a jolly old time. Might be with this Queen of Swords, okay? These are two pretty different energies, okay? So this 3 of Cups, these ladies, they're holding their cups high, they're celebrating something, right? They're having a bunch of fun, they're full of joy and happiness. Typically when you get this is a reminder to have some fun. Maybe this is reminding you to have some fun because you've been in this Queen of Swords energy for too long. You've been too methodical, too logical. You might be not thinking about having fun and love right now, okay? Maybe that's taken a back seat in your life for a while, okay? These are two very different energies, okay? So either you've been enjoying life and having fun and celebrating, and now it's time to settle down and really focus on more of your career and your intellectual stuff, or vice versa. You've been focusing too much on your work and your career and your, intellectual pursuits, I guess we can say, what you're trying to do here with your career, with your money. Okay? Either way, these are both positive cards. But I think that you need to maybe balance that out. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see here what the next card is. Wouldn't be surprised if you get the 2 cups or justice. Oops. Okay, let's see what card that was that fell on the floor. Give me a second here. The devil. Silly little devil, this guy. Okay, so this means that you're trying to give up some toxicity in your life. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, with this devil card showing up, I think that you've been having an excessive amount of fun, happiness, joy, success, and you're really stepping into your Queen of Swords energy and recognizing that you want to cut out the toxicity in your life, okay? Maybe these are friends that really aren't friends anymore, okay? Maybe you're recognizing that you're done, being part of the status quo, the social circles, because, all it is like, hey, my friends, want to hang out? And the only response is, sure, let's go out for drinks. Let's go out for a margarita. Let's go drink some wine. Let's go to the club. Let's, insert nasty habit there. That's what this devil energy is. And you're recognizing that. You're really thinking about those things logically and realizing maybe you need to leave some of these friends behind who have brought you happiness and joy in the past, because they've only brought you that through toxicity. Okay, this is recognizing that you need to cut that toxicity out of your life. You're ready, okay? You're ready to move on. The positive side of the devil here is you're recognizing that those chains, those toxic behaviors, those patterns, those chains to the door of the devil there can be lifted off of your neck relatively easily, right? You can break those contracts that you think you've got written with the devil. Let them go back down to Georgia. Sorry to everyone who lives in Georgia. I'm just saying because of that song. But the devil is in the detail. Okay, so make sure you're actually committing to the right things for the right reasons, not out of greed or fear, not because you feel like you have to do something. Okay? You're probably better leaving this toxic environment. That's all this devil's showing here. Try to figure out your reasons why you're having a hard time letting go, too, of this lifestyle, of these bad habits. Alright, angels, ancestors, sacred ones. Wow, 10 of Pentacles. The second you release those bad habits and you recognize that toxic behavior and you let it go, in comes your 10 of Pentacles. In comes your groundedness, your ultimate joy, happiness, family. You're still having some kind of battle here. This is a lot of back and forth energy. Back and forth, back and forth. I mean, what is going on here? Alright, it's you're looking for your 10 of Pentacles. You're looking for your family life. You're wanting to settle down, have a family of your own, be secure and stable. This is ultimate abundance. That's what you're striving for. Okay? This is financial security and family and good community right in the palm of your hands. Okay? You might want something more though. You might be battling yourself with these things, with the Five of Wands. You might be throwing competition your own way because this is all this energy right now, the Sun square Jupiter though, because this is just like screaming ego to me. Like, you have your Ten of Pentacles, you should be happy as a fucking peach, and yet you're still sitting here, you know, picking and choosing your battles, wanting to fight, wanting to pick arguments, having to stand up for yourself, fucking around. Family is important, okay? But sometimes you need to decide if what you do with your life is simply for the family expectations, okay? Or if you're doing it for yourself. That might be the battle you're having here. That might be the toxicity. I mean, family, blood is blood, but it doesn't mean you have to get along with them all the time. Maybe you're the black sheep of your family. And you're tired of people pleasing. You know, you might have that one family member that every time they come around, if things don't go their way, everybody else is miserable and constantly, you know, on the defense trying to make that one person happy. That's not a good time for everybody, is it? I'll tell you, I've got a family member or two that's just like that. Sitting here making their own plans and thinking everyone's just going to go along with it. It's not very cool. Yeah, interesting. Angels, ancestors, guides. Can you give me some clarification here? I am feeling all sorts of energies with this. Is this just ego at play? The World. Okay. You're just trying to balance your world out right now. This is the end and of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. You're not focusing on people pleasing anymore. You're not focusing on, you know, this bickering with your family, your friends. You're not focusing on the toxicity. You're leaving it behind. The World card is literally, you know, the last card in the major arcana. So that means you've done a full cycle here. You're ready to move on and start a new life, start a new world of your own. Okay, this is success, this is completion, this is being ready to move on into the next cycle. With every ending is a new beginning. Okay? This could be in relationships that you're moving on to the next phase in a relationship of sorts, or you know, it doesn't matter if you're married or single. And then, you know, it could mean with work. Maybe you're going to be promoted, or maybe you're just saying you're going to move on to a new position, a new career, start traveling. It can mean many things. Either way, the world it means you're moving forward towards your goals and towards success. You're entering a new phase of your life. You're trying to balance your life out, balance out your finances, ground yourself. Okay, this guy, he's juggling around these pentacles, right? You might be feeling overwhelmed by all this newness, knowing that you're ready to move on, move forward in this new position, in this new life that you're trying to build for yourself with these goals, these ambitions, these dreams, right? You want something more, but it might be a little bit overwhelming sometimes. I mean, you can see he's really focused on balancing those coins out, making sure they don't fall. You realize the responsibilities you have and what you've taken on right now, and that you have to try to balance them out. Maybe you realize you've gotten over your head with refinancing your house, or credit card debt, or maybe you've just volunteered too much and taken on too many tasks at work. Whatever this is, you're trying to balance it out right now. Okay? Have a little bit more confidence. Adapt to the changes. Be adaptable. Allow the universe to step in and help you. That is the advice. Do you have an outcome for us, angels, ancestors, and guides? Thank you. And how things will work out for us today, please. Thank you. Oh yeah, the outcome is Queen of Pentacles, and things will be moving on, moving forward. That's how things are going to work out for us. If we take the advice and really focus on balancing out our life, okay? Leveling things out a little bit without fear. And we just stay focused and ground ourselves. You get that Queen of Pentacles energy. You're going to step straight from that Two of Pentacles into that Queen of Pentacles. The Queen, she's like a mother figure. You see, she's nurturing that coin right there, that pentacle. She's stable, she's practical, she's very sensitive to what others need. Okay, she's totally reached the point in her life where she's secure emotionally, and she's nurturing. I mean, look at the beautiful garden she's sitting in right there. Just find yourself. Find the qualities that make you a good person. I really do feel like this is you recognizing what a good job you've done to this point, and that you are moving on, that you are moving forward into this new life. Okay? You're leaving all the bullshit behind. You can see they're moving out of the choppy waters. See the choppy waters there? They're moving forward. They're moving away from the conflict. You're doing a good job keeping the toxic shit behind, using your head, starting a new cycle. Oh, I love this. Okay, let's go ahead and see what the Empress Tarot has to say to us today. I'm sorry, I keep calling it tarot. It's an oracle. Empress deck is an oracle deck. And I do struggle with these cards because it is a big deck and it is awesome. I want all of the cards. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Sorry for everybody who doesn't like messy cards. Let's see what the Empress Oracle deck has to say for us, shall we? Couple messages we'll take. Where are we going here with this new cycle? Okay. Very, very interesting. Let's take a look. Wow. I hate to break it to you, but you look like you're getting involved with a fire sign. Somebody might be actually proposing to you, and maybe you're recognizing it's only lust. Okay, we got wedding vows. Now somebody could be getting married. This could be you getting married. This could be somebody proposing to you. Okay, this phoenix rising here. I just see with the fire, you might really be ecstatic when you hear this news of this wedding. You might meet somebody at a wedding. You know, this person might just come off really hot and heavy and fiery at first, and it could be a Sagittarius. Sagittarius are fire signs. I think it's going to be hot. I think it's going to be heavy, but it is only going to be lust. Do you want to be out and just have a good time? If you do, you're going to get your opportunity. Just remember to be safe, to be careful. Maybe that's just what you need, though. To feel that phoenix within you rise to the new level. Ooh, that got me a little hot and bothered. I don't know about you guys, but wow, that's yeah, some hot and heavy energy right there, isn't it? All right, let's go ahead and see if we can get a Moonology card here. Let's see. Angels, ancestors. Moonology card, please. Thank you. Believe in the impossible. Okay. Exactly. You're stepping into a new cycle here, y'all. You're moving in the right direction. It's time to start believing. Leave your fears behind. Leave that toxicity and crap behind you. Okay? Overcome your fears. Believe that now anything you want to do is possible. Let's see here. We've got the blue moon. Let's read about the blue moon. Okay. The blue moon. Believe in the impossible. As the saying goes, some things happen only once in a blue moon. In other words, hardly ever. Drawing this card suggests you're about to get a rare chance, and that something one-off could well be about to happen. This card is a very positive sign if you felt like you're hoping for too much or asking too much of the universe. Whether you're asking about whatever you are asking about, well, it might only happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. However, with this rare opportunity before you, it's important that you believe in it. If you convince yourself that whatever you're asking about can never go in your favor, then guess what? It won't go in your favor. Be grateful for this card, which is a reminder to believe in your dreams. That's like that saying, whether you think you can or can't, you're right. Okay, this card totally resembles that. Think positive things will happen. You are going to get that once in a lifetime opportunity. Be grateful for this card. You are lucky. If you miss a chance, it might not ever come back it might not come back anytime soon. Okay, maybe it's with this Sagittarius. What happened might have only happened once. Okay? Maybe the person you're asking for the universe for is a rare find. Okay? Whatever this situation is that you're entering into, it's unlikely it's going to repeat itself. I think that very much explains where we're at astrologically speaking too. The way the planets are aligned these days, nobody really knows what to expect. We've never experienced this before. These energies allow the universe to work with you, okay? Just try to open your heart and your soul and let things happen. Okay, let's see what the Shaman's Dream Oracle has to say for us. Angels, ancestors, sacred ones. Okay, we got a couple flippers there. Thank you. Thank you for those messages. Okay. So we got number 58, number 64, and number 50. Vanishing Mirror, Ego, Sublimation. What did I say, y'all? Big egos at play today. Woodwives, Adaptability. And Spirit of the River, Movement towards Adventure. Wow, that's pretty. Love these cards. Okay, let's read the Vanishing Mirror. Number 58, 64, 50 might have something to do big in your life. 5 and 8 is 14, and 1 and 4 is 5. 6 and 4 is 10, okay, which can also break down to 1. There's your World card. In the beginning is the ending, and the ending is a new beginning. And 5, 5-0. Lots of change. Lots of change. Okay, 58. Vanishing Mirror. Ego, sublimation. Letting go of self-centeredness. Becoming a vessel of possibility. Do you ever wonder if your self-definition has become too rigid, too fixed around what you've come to learn, so that you contract your life into zones of safe versus unsafe? This here is okay, but over there, well, that might be too risky. Judgment, fear, self-righteousness, and overconfidence are only some of the traits that keep you from evolving. We are all products of our conditioning, so remember that this is part of the human experience. Yet you are not meant to remain static, seeking only what you expect, even if it appears ambitious. Is still too narrow. You go nowhere when you hesitate to move out of your comfort zone. When you focus too much on yourself this way, you become a servant of the ego. It edges God out, removing the magic of possibility. Imagine looking into a mirror and seeing only what you are now. If you can let your self-definition soften, moving beyond the veil to your potential, a magic emptiness exists where all things are possible. Look again. Who could you be? What would you see reflected if you allowed yourself to be other than how you define yourself now? Nothing less is required of you now. In this moment, let go of who you think you are, and allow a new you to emerge. You will recognize yourself as what you are, a partner in co-creation in service to the divine. Doesn't it feel good? Let go and let God. Wow. That is like stellar powerful message right there. That's one thing many people don't understand about the ego. The ego is fear. The ego is doubt. All of the things that you have learned, all of the lessons learned, and how you react and how you change because of that, that's all ego. Many people don't realize that. These people that say, to get rid of your ego and step out of your ego, the ego is actually pretty important. The ego does keep you safe, but sometimes the ego talks a bit too loudly. Sometimes it's good to quiet the ego down, step out of that fear, step out of that woulda, shoulda, coulda with the ego, step out of that arrogance and that, overconfidence and arrogance. All right, let's read the Woodwives. Adaptability, strong roots, and growth. The Woodwives dance into your dreams as a reminder to be grounded no matter what life offers you. You need to know who you are, what you'll tolerate, what you've learned to date, and what boundaries to set so you feel good about yourself. Life is going to offer you something extraordinary now, and in order to learn and receive its blessings, you must remember that being grounded gives you more freedom, not less. You have everything you need. You have all it takes to do this right now. If you also keep reminding yourself to be flexible, you will be amazed by how well things play out for you. The Woodwives are both wisdom keepers and students of the New World, as these forest spirits have an uncanny ability to adapt to changing circumstances and always find the perfect way to grow and expand. They represent what you already know how to do. Learn. Be in the beginner's mind. Let go of your rigid notations of how things should be and be present to what is right now, unencumbered by your projections. Is there a storm brewing because things need to change? No worries. Nothing can uproot you now, and it will pass, and you will dance with nature and move with it all. Perhaps you're being given an opportunity to take a chance on something new, and you're not sure how far you can go without losing your footing. Have no fear, for when you remember your roots, your integrity, your authentic self, you can stretch yourself beyond the invisible line you drew. Go for it. You'll be so glad you did. Okay, and then we've got the Spirit of the River. Movement towards adventure. Addiction to problems. Allowing and trusting the current. The Spirit of the River invites you to step into the flow, to stop swimming against or avoiding the current. Allow the waters to carry you downstream, away from the eddies and the whirlpools. It's time to heed the call of a new adventure waiting for you. Stop working on the problem for a while. The issue is not what it seems. It is your addiction to fixing what has gone bad that is consuming so much of your time. Work to create a greater good, and the bad will resolve itself on its own. There is nothing that you can accomplish with more efforting, as the situations in your life right now are subject to forces beyond your control. Recognize this step back and trust the flow. There's no loss of face or lack of honor or integrity. It is simply the way things are at this moment. When this card appears, it is time to say yes to the next leg of your journey. Your life is like a river, inevitability and I can't say this word, inexorably flowing to the sea, which is your divine destination. Be fearless and release yourself to the rushing water in the middle of the stream. Whatever it is you're holding on to, the feelings, the thoughts, the beliefs about how things are, or how they should be, or how they could be, can be fixed very easily with the power of the spirit of the river. Simply let go and enjoy the thrill of the ride. All will be well. Wow. All of these messages are just saying let go, let God, let go, let the universe. Let go, let go, let go of the old beliefs, of the toxicities, of everything you've always known. And just step into the new, step into the now. Really go within. Quiet your mind and listen. Listen to your inner guidance. Listen to that connection you have with God, with Spirit, with Source. Doesn't matter what you want to call it. Oh, what a beautiful reading, y'all. Thank you if you're still here with me. Thank you for joining me this far. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, I hope you have a absolutely marvelous day. And I'm sending you much peace, love, hugs, and happiness. Bye.